Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, classmates. My name is Jaren, and I will be reporting DevCom 206, Module 7 Principles of Writing for the Web. Some Principles of Online Writing, Items 1 to 10 by Tom Quinn. Here is a summary of our topics. This includes how we should serve the reader, cut information overhead, keep it short, make it scannable, use graphics sparingly, don't allow page design to interfere with the message, don't allow writing style to interfere with the message, layer information, chunk information, and structure information. So, first, serving the reader. So, among DevCom's attributes is to be purposive. So, when writing, it should be how to keep a reader reading your material. So, the reader has to come to your site with intent because they have something to do and need information to do it. This was back in the early 2000s. If you're an early 2000s kid, there was this rave with Encarta, and it was this big thing about animals, sports, arts, people, discoveries, science, languages, games, and it was the main character before the internet because the internet wasn't that accessible compared to now. And it's laid back in the ancient year of my childhood. So, yes, we have to be still purposive. And a second is to cut information overhead. So, information overhead is unusable information that greets you before getting to the main point. It's like that there's this annoying thing that hinders you to getting to the main point, like an annoying person that feeds you unnecessary things when all you want to do is go to the main person. So it's something like that, but in online form. And examples of it are fluff, paragraph intro that says nothing, words and colors that tell you nothing. And it doesn't mean like really nothing, but it doesn't really serve the purpose of the message you want to convey since it's unnecessary. Then graphics that serve no purpose, icons with unclear message, mixed signals, and any dishonesty, falsehood, and others. Third would be to keep it short. So, according to a 2024 article from the treetop.com, the average human attention span is 8.25 seconds. And based on our earlier modules, I think around modules 1 to something onwards, our message should be direct and concise. So, on screen, reading is hard on the eyes, and online visitors resent every lost nanosecond. So, here are some things to remember. Keep your paragraphs short by limiting it to 1 to 2 sentences. Keep your sentences concise, as mentioned earlier. Avoid convoluted constructions. Avoid semicolons or sentences with two or more clauses. and try to convert long sentences into bulleted lists to make it more direct. So 4, make it scannable. So they say the more you force them, the more they go away. So I probably just me, but here's why you don't want to force the reader to click to a new page or to keep scrolling to finish a paragraph, because remember that DevCom materials should help audiences understand, so visual clues are the key here. We should use some visual images somehow to help them. So these may include subheads, headers, bullets, numbers, bold text, highlighted text, and navigational images. Number 5, use graphics sparingly. Pictures sell a lot of lovely things. However, it's more lovely to respect the time of the reader by being concise. Any visuals like pictures, charts, tables, illustrations, and graphics should convey your message and aid your content. So it shouldn't be messy. 6, don't allow page design to interfere with the message. So designs are intended to convey a message. However, if the message causes confusion, you have failed to make the reader understand your goal or why they visited your website, because it means that you didn't get your message across for readers to understand your intent. So as mentioned in item number 5, visuals should aid your writing, not fight it. Choose the right colors, font, and style, and harmonize it with your message. Number 7 would also teach us that your writing style also shouldn't interfere with your message. So speaking of harmonizing, your writing style should also reflect your message and should be understandable for your readers. So remember to serve your visitors with clarity and conciseness. Don't make them wonder about your style inconsistencies, both in visual and written content, so as for them to not be confused with your message. Number 8, layer information. Layering means putting vital information in a short form with little explanation on the outermost layer seen by the online visitor. It is here where you can attach links for visitors to go to and have more insights about your content. So, why do we need to? It is so that our web visitors can have thorough reading about the content, or so the other new visitors who are not really that familiar with content can have more context about the message you want to deliver. Next, second to the last is to chunk information. So this is another tip that would make it easier for your audience. So chunk information is to have your information grouped into bite-sized pieces, like answering one question at a time. So number 9 will help your online visitors to have some of their questions answered while having a clear idea about your message. And then number 10, according to Quinn, people think hierarchically even though we don't want them to, whether we like it or not. So, in order to serve online readers better, you can create information structure that is easy to follow and can guide your audience to know your message better. So, yes. And here are my references from module guide to module number 7, design and production of print and radio development by Della Pena Bandalaria and Kintama, some principles of online writing, and the earlier mentioned article, the treetop average human attention span by age. And thank you.